had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Move it! That's it, Roach. Take it.
Be gone. Come no closer.
Whoa!
I know whence you come. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. The powers will not relent. The powers that protect me, they sense whence you come.
Show yourself. I want to talk.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Why have you gone? Why spill this blood? Are you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
Who are you?
I abandoned my circle, where I had kept the balance. The crones killed me, and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circle in Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly sliding over rust.
You must know the crones pretty well.
They are Velen's curse. They hear all through severed ears. They weave hair and twist lives. They dig from the broth of human flesh.
Why did they kill you?
The crones want this land. They'd rule the wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
I was attacked.
This is my prison. A fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderers killed my body. Now my soul they hunt, for I defy them.
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here, in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly, a labyrinth of thieves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can.
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no rules to our ceremony. We shall all die. Let them be saved.
I can't decide just yet.
You must come back. Free me. I beg you. Beware my sentries. They stand guard still.
I'm back.
I've been waiting. You've returned. Your decision. I long to be free once more.
save the orphans from the meadow, I'll help you.
I will fight them, free them, open the door of my cage. Blood is my escape, a rite you must perform. With the black of raven feathers, the white of my bones, and a swift steed, a mare wild and free, in meadows pasture court, dark as a bottomless well, black as the depths of night. Such a beast, no other. Gather these and bring them here.
Where'll I find your remains?
My bones, they lie in a solitary mound, nearby, due west.
Why do we need a black horse?
The beast and I shall be as one. As when I lived, we shall be a gale. Nothing to stop us. A wild steed from meadows moist.
Got some raven feathers.
Find my remains and bring me a mount.
A wind-born steed, a black squall turned horse.
I'll gather what I need to free you, then return.
Gather and return to the hillock's depths, to the tree's rotten heart. Pierce my heart, let blood flow to be born again. I must first be consumed.
Go now and return through the passage I have opened.
Hey-ya! Giddy up. Slow now.
Ready. We can start.
Fly, raven wings. Lay wings amidst the feathers. Place all beneath my heart. My heart you must pierce, and bring the steed.
I offer raven feathers.
Once I was free, I shall be free once more.
I offer your remains.
Once I was flesh, I shall be flesh once more.
Free the children.
I shall. A word once given must be honored.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's got it. Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
Went up the hill, took care of the problem. The details are my concern.
Aye, truly said. I knows naught of such things anyway.
The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon. There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
You've been lovelier in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
You can bring it, not ugly.
You disobeyed us once more.
We are forgiving creatures, but you allowed the children to escape.
They never wanted to flee. They liked it here. They played.
Your punishment must be harsh. Now silence! We must speak to the white-haired one.
The woman who cares for the kids.
She's a debt to pay. She is here by choice.
She's insane.
She knew what our pact entailed when she made it. We helped her. She promised to serve. Now she bears our mark. Belongs to us. Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you. If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
Ah, to be woven together with you? I'd be your best and last.
Not what I came for.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Not spree, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
I freed the spirit trapped in the tree.
Hear that, sisters?
Traitor!
She took the children. 'Twas her.
We made a deal. I was supposed to help the villagers. I held up my end of the bargain. They're safe now.
So, a mockery you chose to outwit.
Whose spirit was trapped in the tree?
That of one who once cheated death. You freed an ancient power.
It will rise again. Elsewhere, beyond our reach, blood will flow once more.
What foolish things men sometimes do.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break.
The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could.
Like she was our own daughter.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone supposed to arrive. We led feasting trails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle.
She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the soul seed that would burst into flame.
She fell into our hands.
Elder blood!
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Imlerith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it!
Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
Come back! Come back! Come back!
tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that.
Such a shame she fled.
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
Your return, you shall. Our fates are bound.
And one will die. But it shan't be one of us.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage.
And if you find her, the girl will die.
I'll be seeing you, handsome knight.
Very slowly.
Hey-ya! Go, go. Hey-ya!
Great. Wouldn't... Farewell.
Honor in the fatherland.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Redania.
No passage! Halt! No passage!
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no pack.
Farewell.
Crossing's closed! You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Fuck.
Out of the way!
Long live, etc., etc. I feel like puking up that swill in the
In a hurry?
Stay out of my way. Crawl back under your rock.
Run, Roach.
Buy in or just per...
Show me what you've got. Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards. That's it, Roach. Oh!
Hey, look. Some strays wandered our way.
What's that you're muttering?
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Well, all in all...
Yes or no?
Fine. Let's hear it.
A tea of mullein leaves for his belly, and cover his boils with mallow. A few days and he'll be good as new.
Noted. But if it don't work, we'll be back. Move out, boys. Prick.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up. Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the besieged she was. Evil all around, wanted to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion. From dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits? Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess! Princess! Where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell! The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. For a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Nowhere in sight. Nowhere to be found. Why, not even a white wolf can make up for a missing goat.
Let's go see the Beller. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, damn it. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful. the hell'd you go?
Bear! Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit!
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Nowhere in sight. Nowhere to be found. Princess. Fleet nowhere in sight. Goat of mine. Dearest, sweetest goat.
Can we talk about Anna and Tamara now? Know where they might be?
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
They are not here. There is God. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind. But Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown. Without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders. It seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf. Wise wolf. Catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefathers' Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefathers' Eve this year. But we'll find a way, all the same.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
White wolf.
Could use a few potion ingredients. Folk from the village come here often?
Oh, when help they need, the Peller they seek.
Help with what?
With the dead that come a-haunting. Peace must be made. But they must then wait for Forefathers' Eve. Or when an evil spirit runs wild in a homestead. Drive the spirit off, the Peller can.
And if I needed, say, a love potion?
Then to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Peller, that.
So long.
Buying or just perusing?
Show me. So... Lightning strike?
Top in the field.
It's burning!
Drunk old fruit toppling about again. So calm him down.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Looks like rain.
It's getting worse and worse.
Damn it, that light of smoke. Gotta hurry.
we've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Fucking get over here!
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Come on! We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife? How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Let us stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
What up, bro? You there, buddy?
Yep, I'm here.
Shit.
Got some news.
Hang on just a minute, I gotta focus on this spider or I'll die.
I'm gonna be a dad again.
Well, congratulations. That's fucking
My wife
awesome.
is gonna have a kid.
Good deal. Fuck. Please let me be able to fucking repair my blade. There we go. Oh shit.
This take me! He's driving something fierce! Oh. Quiet now.
Yeah, you ever play this game?
What do you want to do with it?
Hold on.
Me? Nothing.
I'm sitting here watching your video and hearing you talk, and I'm hearing myself like 3 or 4 seconds later.
Yeah, time delay. This is an awesome fucking game. I was just saying this. I was asking if you ever played this game before. It's fucking awesome.
I played the first one.
Yeah, I didn't get to play the first one, unfortunately. I think it was PC or Xbox or something.
I played the first one almost completely through. I got to the end and just stopped playing it.
More coming. Need to
Really?
hurry. On with it.
Yeah.
This one, the combat, from what I understand, the combat on this one is a lot more fluid. You just have to do a lot of dodging. You can't up shit, so you can find yourself overwhelmed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You gotta really know what the monsters are weak against and shit like that. Oh shit, I got 3 of them. I'm about to just start this whirl. Come on, motherfuckers. I love this whirl move.
Yeah, I just found out last night I'm gonna be a dad again.
That's awesome. I suppose you don't know whether it's a boy or girl yet.
Somewhat.
So I suppose you don't know if it's a boy or girl, obviously, yet.
Oh no, she's only like 2 or 3 weeks along.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
So she had to have got knocked up the first day she came back over here when I picked her up.
Alright. Wasted no time, eh? Let's see.
Apparently not.
I think if I'd have chose the other route, he wouldn't have hung. I think he hangs himself out of guilt.
What now?
This is his kid, and I need to get a damn Gwent card off of him, so I might regret that choice, but oh well.
Sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be.
I like those games with multiple choice, man, and it's the storylines are never ending that way.
Oh, for sure. This game is full of them. There's several different endings you can have.
Like, Oblivion, Elder Scrolls, both of those games that you could play 15 times and still wouldn't end the game the same.
Yeah, this is very much like along the same vein.
I believe I beat Oblivion like 4 times.
I'll bury the body.
Before I finally got tired of playing it.
Yeah.
And that's completing it 100%.
I actually got
quest, everything.
I actually got Skyrim remastered for the PS4, and I haven't even hardly touched it because I was just like, dude, I'll get sucked right back into this shit.
Yeah. I got it for 360, and I was just like, dude.
Yeah, school's about to start. I was just like, no, I can't. I was like, no, I can't. I mean, it's always there for me to dip back into it later. Kind of like I did here with The Witcher. I actually like The Witcher more than Skyrim. I like the combat better. But it's built more around third person. Skyrim's built more around first person with a third person option.
Yeah, I like Skyrim, man.
Time for parental impulses.
Well, not just Skyrim. I liked all the other Elder Scroll games.
If you like the first Witcher, I recommend this one. This is way better. From what I understand. I mean, like, they were all good, but, you know, this one, they just got progressively better with each one. I've seen the second one. I watched, like, the YouTube movie. You know what I mean? Like, I watched, like, a streamer that had basically ended it to where it was just like a movie. I mean, it took me like 2 days to watch because it was 5 hours long.
Yeah.
Okay. Summon the lumberkin where the botchling is buried. So, I guess I need to, like, if it's buried right here. Alright. Shit. I guess I could have tried to go play the Baron in Gwent. Hope he doesn't kill himself. See, and what I love about this game is the armor changes. Like, I'll put on a different set here in just a minute. I like the set I'm using, which is the feline or cat school. It's more agile, but I'll put on the bear or earth sign armor from the bear school, which is more defensive.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Like, I'll put it on, and then what I love is I love it when games do that. When in the cutscenes, the fucking you know, the actual, the uniforms change when you put different ones on. A lot of games don't do that. It'll change on the character, but not the cutscene. So let's see. See how it's more of a heavy duty? You can already tell by the, you can already tell by on the screen by what I'm wearing.
I'm not even watching anymore, buddy.
Oh, well, that's a dick
I couldn't
move.
handle the delay.
Let's see here. Well, if you go back into it, you'll see that I'm wearing a different set of uniform and shit. I just gotta make sure I got everything on. Feline armor, okay. Alright, there we go. Just looking for the boots.
So I think Noah was watching you.
Yeah, I don't know, it varies. Sometimes it shows nobody, then all of a sudden it'll show 2, all of a sudden it'll show 4. I think I get most of my views after it's archived footage.
Says you have 7 viewers right now.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know, you can kind of rewind the footage.
5 comments. Yeah.
You can kind of rewind the footage and see that I did have on the cat school of Witcher gear, which is like, he had a kind of a shirt on with some light armor, more for agility. Right now I'm using the bear school, which is based more towards defense. Actually using the second level of the bear, the enhanced version. On my other New Game Plus, in which I've completed everything and beaten it, I've got the fucking Grandmaster, oh shit, Grandmaster feline armor, and I mean that shit looks wicked, dude. But it took a long time to forge it. Let's see, I need to go with...
Well, I guess I better enjoy video games for the next 8 months.
Yeah, for sure.
Because once
sword
this baby's born, I'm not really going to have time to play no video game.
Nope. I got a fucking... My damn sword keeps degrading so fast.
In fact, when she's almost due, I'm going to have to send everyone a message and be like, look, don't delete me, I'll be back. My kid was just born.
I'm going to go back to my Witcher sword, I think. I think it seems to take more... It's more durable. Fuck it.
I can't do like I did with my son. I can't just sit around and play video games. I gotta be a part of this kid's life.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's
I was young, ignorant when I had my
well,
son.
I mean, but at the same time,
I took advantage of it and stayed playing video games all the time.
You can play video games and still be in your son's life. You just have to manage the time. And then as your child gets older, you can have them take part in it with you.
Yeah. But I mean,
but I get
for
what
the
you're
first
saying.
few months, every like 3 hours, she's gonna want help.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Between changing diapers and feeding.
So are you seeing the stream right now, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see how the armor I'm wearing right now is it's a lot heavier. Let me show you the change.
I ain't gonna see it yet. It's a delay.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna change it real quick. I like the cat school better. It gives me better mobility, better movement. I only switch over to that other thicker set of armor when I am fighting some really tough enemies and I need the extra defense. But you'll see it's much more lighter. Let's see, search the area of my witches.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing.
So how many times have you beat this game?
Both were here.
Let's see, I beat it 2 times now. Yeah, because I beat it once, and then I did the Blood and Wine and everything, and then I did New Game Plus, and beat it again, and beat the Blood and Wine and everything.
chance to show
I'll send you a screenshot at some point of my armor from my other game. Like I said, it's wicked, but it's the Grandmaster Cat version. Alright, fucking want somebody? Oh shit, I hate these little bastards.
My favorite armor on the Oblivion was the armor you get when you're in the Oblivion.
I didn't play Oblivion. I played Skyrim. I didn't play Oblivion.
I played the fuck out of both of them, man.
I think Oblivion was in first person only, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't do first person games, man. It's hard for me to get. I wouldn't even really get into Destiny if it wasn't for the social aspect. That's about as far as I go with first play. I got Call of Duty World War II, and I've barely even played that game.
Yeah, I got it too, but I mainly get the Call of Duties for the fucking zombies nowadays.
Necrophages have few there. Still worth a closer look.
I was on the phone with her, but she decided she wanted to go take a shower.
These motherfuckers get away from me. There's a lot of them out here. Alright, there we go. Maybe they're all good.
Should examine that horse carcass. What do we have here?
Yeah, man, when you asked me if I was on the screen watching you, I had went into your name, went to the video, and by the time I got there, it was saying that I'd said yes.
Yeah, it's like a 10-second delay, I think, but I could be wrong.
Giant claws.
But yeah, if it right now in this cutscene or when it's cutting to him, if I had that other armor on, it would show much bigger, more heavy duty, bulkier.
Horseshoes missing.
So it makes sense.
Is this the animal that lost?
But the Grandmaster version of this gear looks wicked, dude. It's got a hood. It looks awesome.
Horse. Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Actually, that's one of the coolest things, man. Really, actually, I can... Come on, save the damn game. There we go. I can actually come right back to it. Where's it at? Yeah, this right here. This is the one that's got... I've got the most hours clocked into, dude. Check this out. You'll see it. This fucking armor I've got is... Well, it took so long to make it, but I won't be in it long. Cheers, by the way. And dude, there's this card game in this called Gwent.
Don't choke on it, just suck on it.
Yeah, that's what she said. Or he said, I guess. But there's this game in this game, card game called Gwent. Dude, it's so fucking addicting.
I was just about to say, if that's what she said, you're in trouble.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah, I think in this one I'm a level 60 or 70. Let's see.
I don't know if I was talking to you when I met Hope, but...
Yeah, I'm a level 82. Look at that armor, dude. It's called Grandmaster Legendary Feline Armor. That shit is wicked. I mean, See here. So you can see how it's transformed from that. You know, the very basic edition that you'd see his white sleeves, his undershirt and everything, but not in this version. No. I did way earlier.
Did you get me a 20 ounce?
No, I didn't know. I was with Jimbo and them.
I told you to get me a 20.
Well, sorry, I didn't hear you, or I forgot or something. My bad. But unfortunately,
ashamed of yourself. You forgot her beer.
Yeah. No, she's on the couch. I'll go back out here in a little bit.
Peasley sisters took her in.
But unfortunately, on that other one, I've done everything I can do on it, really, except there's a few more contracts I can hunt down.
Pursued by a spectral rider, she had fled into the swamp, where Geralt lost her trail once more.
But I just got an itching to play it again. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. I was like, it's either this or Skyrim. I chose this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it a different way, try to get the third ending. Thank God I got that solid state hard disk drive. It'd take even longer to load. But it's kind of like Skyrim in that. And that's that one long load time. And then after that, it doesn't load up again. I'll tell you another thing too, man.
I think it doesn't end here.
Dude, Metal Gear Solid 5, the definitive experience, is on sale for fucking $19 right now. That's a amazing deal. Ground Zero, Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes and Metal Gear Solid 5.
After they did all that different shit with it.
Well, knowing your style of gameplay, you'd probably like Metal Gear Solid 5 a lot. Because it's kind of, you really can go at it both ways, man. You can shoot, you can run stealth, or you can go in kind of Rambo style, but the camera is free now. It's a free moving camera. And there's so much shit you can do in that game now. They just botched the ending. They botched some of the things that Kojima is not known for botching. Some characters weren't as memorable.
Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and I think Metal Gear Solid 4 I played.
Hang on a second, man. I'm going to dive. Yeah, I liked 4. I liked especially the final boss fight. But I would say Snake Eater was my favorite. What's up, dude? Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Good night, bro.
Yeah, you must be the store runner.
Yeah. Oh, no, I bummed 4 cigarettes off Greg earlier, so I gave them back.
Oh, okay. I thought he asked if you had a pack of cigarettes for him.
No, what was I going to say? Yeah, there's a lot of shit you can do in this new one. They just, it was both good and bad, but it could have been great.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? At the room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way.
I don't know how much you might.
We knows nothing.
I don't know how much you might be doing later, or what you might be doing later, but I may be getting on some Grand Theft Auto.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
I'm gonna be passing out before long, man. I gotta try and go to a place and get a job tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Especially with that baby on the way.
Yeah.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and see no one, my lord.
Well, the baby's not even the biggest thing now. It's my fucking classes. I can't miss another class because I've already missed 2 this year.
Pappy brought her at night.
And we're not allowed to get more than a month behind on payments. And it's $35 a class, and you take a class once a week.
Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
I've already missed 2 payments. Next week we don't go to class. The week after we do.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough.
So I've got to have the money to pay her by the 4th week, or I'm going to get suspended and won't be able to come back until I have the money.
I need to know if they're alive.
And if I miss another class, that's violation of probation.
My brother's place.
Yeah, that's not good.
But Mrs. Anna, That's another tale.
And I can't
Anywhere's
work
better
and
than the
help
crumbs
raise a
and
child
perch
if I'm
with
in
a
jail,
bar.
so.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew.
Kinda gotta do what I gotta do, you know?
Lifted a finger for to
Yeah,
stop
right.
it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off.
They paid great attention to detail in this game too. Like you can see his fucking hair blowing in the wind and shit.
Raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. But then,
And it's got real-time beard growth.
fiery marks.
Like you can go get clean shaven, and throughout the game your beard will fucking grow all the way out.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Old Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew
Man, I was joking around with my girl today. She got pissed off and fucking hung up on me and texted me, "Fuck you."
Really?
I was like, dude, calm down. Don't go off on her.
Big as a barn with horns and 2
Is this
burning
the same girl you said you were talking to and she had to get off and take a shower?
Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's
Yeah, my
horse,
wife.
ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got
Yeah, no doubt.
tore off
Well,
willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we
probably did the right thing. Happy wife, happy life.
for a mother. But my wife pleaded. Said
Well, she was
died
talking
out
to a dog, and
Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
the dog was barking or something, and she said, "No, stop barking." I was like, maybe I should start barking. Maybe you'll talk to me then.
With hot iron.
I was playing around trying to make her smile. She got pissed off, hung up on me, and texted me, "Fuck you." I was like, what the hell? I said, I was just playing, trying to make you smile.
Yeah, obviously she didn't take it that way.
She's like, well, you know you can't play with me like that. You can't be mean and play with me like that. I've got mood swings now.
Mrs. Anna.
I said, baby, I haven't been mean to you one time since we have met.
Gods of all the heavens protect us. 'Tis clear now.
I
Who's
said,
whispering to her in
anytime
the
I
night?
say something to you playing around, it's solely playing around. It's not me being mean. It's me just joking around with you.
It's one I marked her.
What?
Took her like she was their own.
Come on. Come on.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Alright, so...
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dave. Go in peace.
See, I need to buff that. My sound intensity.
Well, buddy, I think I'm gonna hop off of here and wait for her to call before I pass out.
Alright, later, brother.
You have a good night, man.
You too, bro. Peace out.
Alright, later. Take it easy.
On a lot of you.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear, how to reward one for their aid. This, too, the Pella knows.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve, best do it tonight at midnight.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here, I'm grateful. Thanks, mate. You saved my sorry.
If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock that.
So, we off to milk some milk?
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
We'll talk about her, don't worry. But right now, you'll tell me about Ciri, just like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witchers there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak. The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us!
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Kick it!
Show how it's done!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it. Aha!
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
So long.
I'm listening.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards. How's that for enticement?
Let's lay him down.